Hi, I'm Carlos.
And I'm Gaël. I hope you enjoyed our video presentation.
We are now going to go through the process that went into creating Mooc Radio. When we first began the project, we had a lot of ideas dealing with social networking and meeting apps, some monetization.
Finally, we chose to focus on the Mooc Radio because it was the most original one, the most unique, and maybe also the hardest to explore.
It turned out to be most rewarding.
At first, the radio broadcast was to be the central part of the system, and the application would only be a secondary support for the broadcast.
Through research, we found out that not only this has already been used in classical radio education in the West, but also successfully in Africa through programs like IRI and the BBC English lessons. We read the testimony of someone that had actually learned English through BBC radio lessons. His experience convinced him that massive open radio education was a key tool to improve education in Africa. Another story that really inspired us was that of young Kelvin Doe, aka DJ Focus from Sierra Leone, who taught himself how to build a radio transmitter and started broadcasting locally within his community, which proves how much radio is an important channel for the youth and for Africa.
It made us believe in the Mooc Radio concept. We knew something could be done through the combination of radio and mobile application. So we started designing the whole ecosystem. There were a lot of actors involved in the design. The radio, the students, internet, the mobile application.
To really get an idea of how we could adapt Mooc content to radio, we started by thinking about what kind of content can be applied, who will be our target demographic. We went through different personas with multiple iterations. The very first one was Jane, a teacher that will use the tool to enhance her teaching during lessons. The second one was Eshe, who was kept until the final presentation. Also, we thought of Mosey, the teacher, that will actually be an actor of the behind-scenes system. We didn't really went through his role during our presentation, but we had to think also about what happened on the radio side. As the concept moved forward, our targeted demographic moved from mostly rural to a urban setting, because we wanted to focus on the effect of having the extra technology.
Then we needed to build a story around the application. The real-world context we created allowed us to define and develop the functionalities of the app. The key features of the application were the question and answer section and the extra material the user could download.
Later during development of our concept, we added slide casting and live comments, which essentially recreated the video presentation feeling from online MOOCs, as well as live interaction that can be done through social channels online like Twitter, in a similar way to SoundCloud. We also had to think about technical aspects of the service. We decided to rely mostly on data connections on the assumption that the files will be lightweight in most cases. For slide synchronization, we thought of using both a sound indication for people using simple radios, as well as radio data synchronization. The feedback we received from the experts during the reviews helped us guide the design and development of our application.
To prove the concept we developed, we decided to do a radio broadcast simulation. We took the material from an online MOOC called College Algebra. Both the audio and the slides were taken directly from the website. Then we used the forum to get some real-world questions the teacher and the host could receive during the show. We recorded ourselves as the teacher and the host answering the questions. The experience proved to be fruitful.
At this point, we decided that broadcast could have multiple forms, from the classical lecture model to a discussion model, but the interesting part was on the added interaction from the concrete app, so we started working on it. We started to design real application screens on some paper prototypes, which helped us understand the actual usage of a smartphone app. Once we had settled on the application screens we needed, we started the creation of our demo application. We used Proto.io to test the different functionalities we wanted, and at the same time we worked with InDesign to create some appealing visuals for the application.
For the final presentation, we created a video picturing the service we imagined. It was a lot of fun, and the idea was well received by the experts.
Wow!
We enjoyed working on this project. Maybe our idea will one day come true. Who knows? Thanks for watching the video. We hope you enjoyed it as much as we enjoyed working for the Personal Interaction Studio on the Mooc Radio project.
We would like to thank everyone involved in the course for this wonderful experience.
Bye!
If you want to invest in Mooc Radio, contact us at
Music Power.
Yo, my method for my musical madness, move and motivate those with musical talents. Read it in bold print, we holding it down. Lick a shot, hip hop when we in your town. Master blast the sound, freak the future funk from here and now with style.